the biggest event for our family in 2023 was that my little brother Weston met the love of his life, and they just knew. And I don't think anybody else was surprised when they announced that they were getting married in just a few months. But I did underestimate how far Maryland is from the absolute center of the Midwest where I live in Nebraska. So this resulted in 4 flights. We went from Omaha to Denver, Denver to Baltimore, and then Baltimore back to Denver, and then home. And it was a team effort. Got my nephew there and our wedding photographer, that's my cousin, and my little sister. And even though these video clips make it look like Rio had a great time because he loves flying, he actually was a pill like 75% of the time. Did not appreciate the crying babies on the airplane. And if I had the choice, I would never fly Frontier again. I'm just saying, it was like being on a bus in the sky. But luckily we did get a chance to get some fresh air at the Denver airport. If you're ever there for several hours, look for their little lookout patio thing. We did make it to Baltimore eventually, actually Salisbury. And my only task on this trip, besides being the wedding DJ, was to get Rio a haircut. So we drove to 2 different barbershops, and without any luck, I ended up buying some wall clippers, which are supposed to be pretty nice, but I don't know, I guess they needed charged first because I messed up his hair. And then enjoyed this little clip of me finding out the night before that my brand new laptop doesn't even have a USB port to plug in my mixer. So that was just like an added problem. But anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I always cry at weddings, and so I cried at this one, obviously. It was just such a blessing to be a part of such a sacred, special core memory.
Neighbor, and since his wife is his nearest neighbor, she should be his deepest love. You take this man to be your wedded husband, to live with him after God's commandments in the holy estate of marriage. Do you promise to love him, honor him, and cherish him?
Sorry about the audio, you guys. I do my best. Here we are trying to take a picture of a kid who hates pants. Like, he prefers shorts. He's looking up like, somebody please do something, please. So we have to roll them up for the picture, but that's okay. Next comes the second best part of any wedding. First being the ceremony, and then second, of course, dancing.
See bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen.
Right, so as with any trip, sadly, we have to come home. So here we are traveling back to Baltimore, and everything was so beautiful. Rio was really excited to go back on the airplane again for at least 20 minutes. He was just literally jumping for joy. And we returned our rental car, and actually we had an overnight layover, which made for a little bit easier of a trip heading home. Leaving the Denver airport, the beautiful mountains, and I think that it snowed overnight, so that was kind of cool. We got to see snow-covered peaks and a little bit different landscape flying back. I'm pretty sure I kept track of my miles. I don't know how accurate it is, but I do believe that anybody that flew definitely came the furthest to see this wedding. So that's a lot of miles. But I would walk 5,000 miles.
I